Oh, I should have probably cleared my throat before I went live. Huh. I think that's something. Oh, where's my horizon? All right, sorry. It's only me. Good morning. Yep, not a bad weekend. Warmer than I thought it was going to be, but it worked out all right. Philip Maxwell, good morning. Mike Jordy, hi. ABX Girl, hello. Kevin with Sanity, hi. Moon is here. Very on time. Shinetta Elliott, hi. Stephen Schober, good morning. Con Burners, good morning. Giggle Bunny, hi. Good morning. TH Wavin, hi. Philly Chick, hello. Samarth, good morning to you. Kaz, good morning. E. True, good morning. Gerard Sedan, good morning. Pamela Miller, hi. Andy Diaz is here too, good morning. Victoria King, good morning. Bear in the Garden, hi. Nova Rain, good morning. Hey, there's Adam. Good morning. Monday Fun Day. Oh gosh, hold on a second. Hold on. All right, hopefully that's a little better. RJ, hello. Burley, morning. Jokovic, good morning. Baby Mariam Costura, good morning. Diane. Diane Siriu from Trinidad, hi. Hazel Brown, good morning. Florian Schwartz, morning. Malcolm Janes, hi. Celebrating your girlfriend's birthday today from an overcast Chatham. Happy birthday to your girlfriend. Scrolling around. Johnny, good morning. Samarth, all good. How was yours? Matilda, good morning to you. Luca Tony, good morning. Tamara Britton in Texas, hi. Deborah Merriman, good morning. Jacques Small, thank you, you too. John Agius, good morning. Robert's got some overcast weather in Harrisburg too. Seems like it, Adam. Seems like it. Could it be a morning toad? Scroll around a little bit. Let's see. Blessed I'm doing my hey, Christina's here. Good morning. Scylla C. Good morning. Doug is here too. Good morning to you. Manny. Good morning. Mary Lily. Good morning. Happy Monday. Andrea Stevens. Good morning. Monica E. Good morning. Robert T. Hi. That sounds nice, Samarth. Colleen, good morning. The Monday morning toads clear out the frogs. Jessica, good morning. Natalia, good morning. All right, let's check out the traffic on the BQE. Not looking great if you're coming into Manhattan. Looks like right over where we are is where things slow down. Yep, there it is, backed up. Going in towards Manhattan. Gosh. It's like everybody came back from vacation today. Let's see if no cars are coming. Oh, nothing. It's clear. 21 Awesome. Good morning. School? I mean, school normally doesn't start in New York, public school, until after Labor Day. Other schools might have started, but traffic definitely picks up once school is back. Significantly. At least from what I remember when I drove. My mom still complains about it. John Rollins, good morning. George H, morning. Thank you, you too. It's very humid out. I think they said there's going to be thunderstorms today or something. But at the moment, temperature might not be so high, but I was sweating quite a bit this morning. RJU Jones, hello. Morning. Well, let's see if the weather gets triggered. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, 90% humidity. There it is. That'll do it. And I don't think the high temperature is supposed to go much above 77 today, from what I remember Google telling me this morning. But the humidity is too much. Loomis, good morning. And Allie's here. Morning to you. Sue Pitchford, good morning. Quite moist. Yes, RJ. I mean, I guess I only really missed one official day of streaming, even though I think we still had the same amount of streams last week. Right? Daniel, morning. Yeah, Google definitely threatened some thunderstorms today. I don't know if Massachusetts is going to get that. Gigi's here as well. Good morning. Too humid in New York at the moment for me. It's very quiet right now, isn't it? Considering how much traffic we just saw down there, there's not much in terms of activity over here. Fairy Elephant High. Thank you, Gigi. It was last week. It's one of the reasons I take that week in August off. Houston's getting some storms. You guys also have the latitude against you, right? Closer to the so you have that working against you in terms of temperature. I still like that house. I don't know why. Just feels like it doesn't belong here, but I like it. Carol Woods, good morning. All right. Somebody threw out a gaming chair. Probably didn't even see it because I didn't turn the camera fast enough. I think gaming chairs are overrated. I'll take a proper Herman Miller any day. Thunderstorms and flooding. That's a bad effect of the thunderstorms, of course. Nightbot with a K is here. Good morning. That's not good, Giggle Bunny. That's not good at all. Time to set up some sort of automated motion detector bleach spray or something. Maybe not. Dwayne is here. Hello. Well, looks like there's definitely construction in action here. We'll have to figure this out if the redirecting folks we'll see. Kareem, hello. Jeffrey, hi. Midge, good morning. All right, looks like I'm going this way. take a roundabout way of getting over to where I gotta go, but that's fine. As long as I'm not getting hit. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. Alright. Mason, hello. Good morning. I guess that is a Paulownia tree. Maybe the leaves get smaller as it gets much bigger. I don't know. But the leaves look so much smaller than the ones we see when it's younger. But anyway, I think Cash Jordan touched those nuts, and they were very sticky. Let me retract that whole statement. Out of context, that could be very wrong. Atomic Disco Biscuit, hello. Denise Giles, hi. Or Giles, hi. Did I miss anybody? Steve Parker, hello. Hello to you in Seoul as well. Yeah, last time I heard something about a peeping Tom, it was in New York, and it was somebody in one of the buildings, and they had access to that you know how, like, how do I explain this correctly? You know, a block in New York might be, so, you know, there could be like a perimeter of buildings, like a circumference, like a rectangle, but the inside of those buildings is like a courtyard. Not everyone has access to all of it, but sometimes there's fire escapes or whatever on that side. So that's where the peeping Tom was exiting their apartment and walking around the neighborhood on the inside little courtyard, and looking in that way. But they got arrested. And some of the people who were being peeped on actually got restraining orders, so I think the person had to move anyway after they got released. Coastal White, hello. Carla, absolutely. Travis Weeks, did I miss you? Hi. Chad Mowbray, hello. Karen Williams, hi. I don't know, I'm always a sucker for apartment tours. So it's hard. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of YouTube definitely reacts to apartment tours. Could the guy come back? I mean, I guess he could, but because the way he was doing it, the access was on the inside of the building, he had to leave from his apartment to the inside to do the peeping. You'd have to get access to the inner courtyard area again. M-Train, that was. Oh, Johnny is in Johnny's Strides at an apartment tour? I gotta check that out. I'm always intrigued by apartment tours. Atomic Disco Biscuits, learning a lot of student names. 120 students, gosh. I'm assuming that's a bunch of different classes of the day. It's not one classroom of 120 students. Yeah, right, it only means something about it. It's like a peek into someone's life. 7 classes, gosh. I've watched the recent apartment hunting videos of New York City, and those are awful right now. Like the prices are insane. The bidding wars are nuts. Things gotta quiet down before our lease is up. I guess that's also true, Moon. That's true, Allie. Sometimes I just look at what sometimes I look at the packages left in the package area in my building, like the big ones, and see like, what are people buying? Do I need any of that? Is that the MySpace guy, Moon? Yeah, right, Deborah? They got to get some more deals. Well, I heard some of those new apartment buildings are getting deals because they're so empty and they got to fill it up. Is there like a story of Tom? Like, why does Zuckerberg get a story? Why doesn't Tom get a story? Maybe his story is just that he was really lonely and he made MySpace just so he could force himself to be everyone's friend. I don't know. Explorism, hello. Glad you enjoy it. Maddie makes beats, hi. Yeah, that's right. It's not an official law, but most landlords, it became a rule of thumb to require you to make 40 times the rent. Yeah, I thought I kind of vaguely recall a MySpace music shift. Now, it's no Zanga or LiveJournal. I don't know the story there, Adam. I'm just glad I'm past the initial part of the ramp. Water, bread, and cheese. Well, you can go to some cheaper supermarkets. I guess it all depends. Zanga took your stuff, like took it and repurposed it, or they just like owned it, or they just like removed your page randomly. We're on the Williamsburg Bridge. Weren't there a bunch of like spin-offs, like Dead Journal, maybe other ones? Oh, they took it hostage? Interesting. How would you get it back? Payment? This humidity is not good. Albert, good morning. Train is coming. Have a train. It's quite crowded. $6.79 for shredded cheeses. My goodness. That Key Food too? That was supposed to be the bargain one, I thought. It was supposed to be the chosen one. I stepped on some glass, it seems. Good things these aren't good thing. These shoes aren't those Nikes with the air pocket that can get deflated. Oh, do you really, Hallie? They're still up? Interesting. Fox Tech, hello? See, isn't this nice? All the wheeled vehicles are on that side. All the pedestrians are on this side. I think it's nice. Up. 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 Jeanne, good morning. Ariana, good morning. My death space, huh? I do sometimes get sucked into all the crime YouTube stories or the interrogations and that stuff. Demetrius, good morning. They're painting some of the bridge. I thought they did some parts, but it seems like it was a short-lived endeavor. Gert T, you're on the Volvo of your life. Or something, I don't know. Oh, did I miss Laurie? Hi, good morning, I did miss you. 89% humidity, so it went down a little bit. There's still an open connection here between the bikes and us. So they could easily have gone over to the other side if they wanted to. Sally Scipio, good morning. Another train coming. This time it's a J train. And another one coming towards us. I don't know which one that is. Pete Joanelle, hi. Colin Meyer, hello. 2 p.m. in Poland. Nifty United States. Dun, 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 dun. Can't they just use the Mr. Bean method of painting the bridge? Can they just strategically place cans of paint along the path and then put sticks of dynamite in the paint can and then just kaboom? Yeah, the bridge does vibrate when a train passes by. This is the Williamsburg Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge is 2 bridges down. Well, a bridge over. The Manhattan Bridge is first, then the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know the exact price of a McDonald's hamburger anymore. Do they still have a dollar menu there? I don't know. Margie, good morning. Oh, it's the same thing, Moon? Interesting. Mr. Bean was a pioneer. Morella's here, there we go. Something was missing. Just an $8 menu now. I mean, my go-to growing up, it was the 2 cheeseburger meal for $5. And I think I even had it supersized and it was still $5. Now, it might not be that much food, but you also have like the the portions of your meal, you know, like the acts. Act 1, Act 2, and you have 2 cheeseburgers to eat. So you're done with one, but you still got another. And you feel better. And then you get your fries. Although some people do the fries first. You know, the people eat their fast foods different ways, I feel like. You got people who will not touch their fries until their burgers are done. You got people who will eat their fries first, then dig into the burger. And then you got people who kind of do both at the same time. not going anywhere with that. I'm just spitballing, I guess. Zob, good morning. Harborough, hello. Norel puts the fries in the burger. I guess that's another way to do it. But I like to keep it moving, you know, rather than combine it all to kind of have different acts to my meal. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't know. Yes, but it's probably best not to eat any of it, sure. But it is delicious. We were talking about our favorite like top tier foods, Mrs. Commuter and I. And upscale sushi like kind of tops both our lists, but I told her I'm between like top line sushi and like mountains of bacon. And those are my, you know, I'm kind of 50-50 on those. Did I see some, you know, I think I did see Super Size Me, but quite a while ago. Too humid. Oh, somebody mentioned they cleaned up the commemorative plaque here. Was it this one or another one? It does look a little cleaner. Actually, this whole area looks cleaner. Oh no, that means the eggs can never be counted to the same amount again. Oh no. But this does look cleaner. But all I did was paint it all gray. That looks terrible. All right, anyway. $1,500 for the new iPhone 14 Pro Max. I mean, you can live on McDonald's for a month. I think what you got to be careful of is not eating too much, you know, in one sitting. It's still down to calories, partially, you know, outside of the extra cholesterols and whatnots, but you know what I mean. They are all scrambled against soon. It's loud here. Does it bother me? I mean, I don't like loud noises, but it kind of comes with the territory, so. I'm not sure that I'm going to even bother upgrading my streaming phone to the 14. Yeah, that trash can looked kind of empty. I feel like somebody either intentionally emptied it or they accidentally ran into it. I don't know. Well, nobody picked it up again, so there's that. Gosh, on the phone, never good, never good. You could easily veer off when you're on your phone and ride into the pedestrians. Not bad, Norel, you know. I could use more of those. Carl C, hi. Doomsday Tonight, hello. The weekend was good, Carl. How was yours? John Burke, hi. Yeah, right, Allie? Am I bouncing? I guess I'm just bouncing. Indicate data, hello. CS, hi. Hey, walk as much as possible. That's what I try to do. That's right, Allie. I was always thinking about that, like for city bikes, how can they implement helmets, and I don't see any easy way. You know, unless they have some sort of sensors, like yeah, they have to provide the helmet too, and then have a sensor maybe in the helmet and the bike, or if it's not above the handlebars or something, the bike won't go. I imagine it'll cause some more trouble. Demetrius, I don't know what that means exactly. It's very subjective, I guess, in terms of what you mean by difficult. How do I read my comments? So the comments on this app, they're overlaid on the screen. So the camera is shooting here, and I see the entire camera viewfinder or whatever on my screen, and overlaid on that screen are all the comments, chats. What the? Oh, that's interesting, Narelle. Huh. Anthony Freeman, good morning. Hey, Sean, Bacon Walks here. Good morning. That is true, Allie, it is true. Well, I've seen enough brain injuries from unhelmeted folks that it, ideally everyone should wear it. Exactly, the lamb is the light, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I see. So, what? That's interesting. YouTube has a weird little glitch where your actual membership time is longer when you send it than when it says it in the preview. That's interesting. Well, either way, Narelle, appreciate the 17 months of membership. Does it let you do that like every month? So every time the month ticks over? I don't know, Adam. Maybe they got some more news about how we could smell marijuana in every block. What a weird news story to show other parts of the world. But no, it hasn't rained yet. I think it rained overnight a little bit, but I guess we're expecting thunderstorms or something today. I think there was some sort of I don't know, a mission against the trash cans here because a lot of them are knocked over. Jeff, hi. That is true. Interestingly enough, whenever somebody sends me a news story about New York, a lot of times it's from like the Daily Mall.co.uk or whatever. Is that a website? Guzman, hello. All is well. How are you? It's raining in Suffolk County, Long Island. So it's on our way. Oh, if it's moving westward. Do I like walking in the rain? I mean, I do. It can get a little difficult when you're streaming because you're also trying to protect your equipment. Alright. Will this light change or should I try to sneak forward one more block before I go right? Yeah, I'm in between locations right now, Lamb is light. Let's see. Nifty United States original colonies. Well, now the light might actually change here, so nope, it changed here. Let's go this way. I do wear a pedometer. I guess my watch is a little Garmin. We're at 8,600 steps for the day so far. But otherwise it varies depending on the day since we don't walk so much every day. Gosh, Sean, that's never good if somebody starts playing heavy bass music first thing on a weekday morning. Like, you gotta have some consideration for their neighbors, right? Frank the Tank is here. Good morning. Oh, Norel, sorry to hear about the bad day. What's that saying about bad days? I can't remember the exact phrasing because it's much more eloquent than I'm about to put it, but they're like, the good thing about bad days is that you'll never have to live that exact day again, or something. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like in those kinds of days, there's never anything you could really say to make anything better. You know what I mean?
Oh, yo, if you would have told me.
Yeah, isn't that awful when you got neighbors that just do too much at the wrong hours? That's the one thing. That's like the neighbor lottery you got to play in big cities. I mean, I guess it would happen in any city, any apartment, any neighborhood. At least with houses, you have a little bit of separation, but even then, loud parties from a backyard next door can ruin things. Still 89% humidity, okay. What kind of shoes do I wear? North Face sneakers. Oh, that's right, I remember that one now, Adam. Gosh, Deborah, oh, that's not fair that you were the one that had to move. It's like a... But sometimes I like to read those other like malicious compliance stories where like somebody checks all the, or reads carefully all the, like the homeowners association rules or whatever, and finds that they have some ways they can retaliate against either the HOA or particularly wild neighbors. Yeah, house, right? Any, you can always have a bad neighbor in the neighbor lottery. House, apartment, anything. These pigeons are eating rice. Is that like a wives' tale where pigeons shouldn't be eating rice? Does anything really happen to them? Oh, that's fantastic, Norel. Now that's a good neighbor. State Farm is here. Do you guys have State Farm in Australia, Norel? Because that's like a big marketing slogan here. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is here. Viking, hello. I'm just gonna wait here for a moment to cross. Loud and dirty. I see. Yes, hopefully the walls are thin enough that the baby can't really do much about a crying baby, right? You can't really complain. There's not much can be done. Yeah, Deborah, that's also true because you have some control in that situation. You know, you could fight with them and maybe get them to stop or move out, but you could also just move yourself and save yourself the headache of dealing with that interaction. There's something to be said about that. Another Dunkin' Donuts coming here. Vanessa, hello. Short guy's favorite mid-sidewalk in New York City. The Pigeon by Patrick Suskind. Let's take a look. Maria Gonzalez, hello. That's true too, Ali. You never know. You never know the apartment lottery. something can always happen. Wow. And moving into a super expensive building might not be the answer either. Right? You know? There's tons of people with tons of money. Well, maybe not tons of people. There's still plenty of people with tons of money that don't behave right. So anything can happen anywhere. Another thing I read this morning was that this new space telescope we got is now showing us that the galaxies that are super far away might not even be the oldest galaxies, based on the color of the stars and all that jazz. And they're saying that because of that, you know, if the Big Bang Theory were correct, there would be they should be the oldest galaxies on the edge of the universe, right? Because it expands from the center. So I don't know how true any of this is yet. I mean, all of that's a theory anyway, but I'm still curious to see what'll come out of that. Anyway, Ben Dowdy, hello. Wayne likes the farm life. The rough club. Looks rough. Scientists said it'll be raining right now, but it's not. Well, weather's always tricky. Yeah, I love the space stuff. Norel, I love it. Trying to figure out things about the world that we live in, the universe that we live in. It's like an experiment almost. It's like here's a bunch of conscious beings thrown into a place where they don't really know anything about it, and it's up to them to figure it out. It's kind of interesting. Best planetarium in New York. I mean, I don't really know much of the ones around here outside of the one at the American Museum of Natural History, so I'm not sure. Maybe there's some better, like upstate, where there's less pollution. I guess that is possible, Allie, you know. Even if we did encounter another interstellar race, they could be, like, they might not even be carbon-based. You might not even be able to interact with each other. Like, it could be very strange, you know, you never know. I guess is what I'm trying to say. One of these days, Adam. Yeah, space is cool. And the fact that the vast majority of it is just nothingness, with a few stars and planets and whatnots speckled along. No more shuttle launches? Is no one going to space? I heard the Russia's pulling out of the space station. None of this is good. Just watch that show For All Mankind. I like that show. You know, I'm at the point where I was always a Star Wars person, but I feel like I just never really watched Star Trek or gave it a chance at all. And I think it's time to do it. Because at this point, I'm taking any space content, sci-fi stuff I can get. And I think there's a huge backlog of that. Oh, I don't even know, Allie. I don't know how it works. Well, people are still going to the International Space Station, but I don't really know what the shuttle's doing. But I don't know much about the actual launches. I just want to read about discoveries. Probably should learn about everything. Oh, the Orville. I keep hearing about that too, Adam. Actually, you know, Josh was super into it recently. He was saying how the production value significantly got better as the seasons got on. We're right by, we're in Alphabet City, right by Tompkins Square Park. There's a guy whacking some weeds over there. Yeah, all that like trajectory of stuff is crazy. I mean, like, you know, you even like getting to the moon or landing anything on Mars. Like, think how far away those things are, and they're moving, right? You got to calculate all that stuff. You're off by a little bit, you might completely miss everything. Ashley, good morning. Patrice, good morning. Leo Queen, hello. Banyai, hi. Yeah, moving quickly is good. It helps me cover a lot of ground. But it keeps me sweating. That's the only problem with it. That's the main problem. Abbott Elementary. Interesting. Okay. Gotta look into that too. Oh, is RJ heading out? Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. Am I gonna go? Guess I'll go. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that right now, short guy. Kind of feeling that right now. Expansion started. The earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals built the hotels, built the walls, we built the pyramids. Science, history, unraveling the mystery, it all started with the Big Bang. Alright. I don't think the street houses or the outside dining shacks are staying for much longer. I don't know, actually, because walking through K-Town the other day, most of them are gone. And K-Town was essentially every single restaurant had their own little shack. There was nowhere to put a car. It was Norel. That's why I take that particular week in August off, yes. Taha, Khaled, hello, good morning. There's a longer version of the Big Bang Theory track that I don't know. Is For All Mankind Netflix? I think it's Apple. I think it's Apple TV stuff. Space or deep ocean? Ooh, that's another interesting one. I mean, I feel like the deep ocean is more accessible, so it's more likely to find stuff there, but, you know, minus dealing with the big pressure. But I think space for me. All right, Pete and Joan Allen. Have a good one. Thanks, Leo Queen. Appreciate that. Good reminder for folks. Hopefully get some more likes. Borrachito Taqueria. Oh, Cafe Benny's gone.
Like social.
Yeah, if only, Sean, right? Cafe Joa. Still intriguing. All right, Allie, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Have a good one. Cotton candy. More candy. See the Tisserone. Thanks, Maria. You too. Jake asks if there's any good delis in the area. Well, this Target corner used to be my go-to deli in my Stuyvesant Town days. I would get sandwiches from there, but now it's Target. That deli on the corner is new, but I guess that one might be all right. Someone did mention they saw Big Dog at another stream at some point. He's been very busy with work, is what they mentioned, but it sounds like he's all right. Gail, good morning. Make sure we don't get run over. Okay, we're good. Entering Stuyvesant Town. What are they growing over here? Oh, I think they're entertaining a little baby in a stroller from the tractor thing. Oh, Essa Bagel, yes. That was my go-to bagels growing up. It still is. They moved location. It used to be on the corner of 21st and 1st. Now they're more on 18th and 1st. Big change. But they were like, there was no bridge period. They did close at one point and did not reopen for a little bit. But they have more than one location in Manhattan in general. There's one by Penn Station. There's definitely another one in Midtown East on 3rd Avenue, like 50-something Street. You hear a snapping every 20 seconds? I'm not sure. Maybe something on the maybe you're hearing this. Sometimes my little tripod that extends the handle of the gimbal, I change hands, or I open my hand and close it again. Time check. 8:41. Okay. Yeah. So these little posters are still out here, showing you old Stuytown. History of Stuytown. This looks like a more current view. No, not really, because look across the river. Oh, there should be a lot more taller buildings there. That's the old fountain that I remember. It had 3 of those spouts. Wait, Adam, that was a Pick-a-Bagel on 3rd Avenue between 22nd and 23rd. I don't remember there being an Essa Bagel there. That was a Pick-a-Bagel as far as I remember. And they moved around the corner now to 23rd between 2nd and 3rd. I don't know exactly where this is. Wow, is this an old Stuytown advertisement? MetLife. Yeah, it's all sorts of bagels. You got bagels in the name. Oh wow, look at all those cars parked. They're like all the same. Oh, they still had the old windows too. And no air conditioners, of course. You could, Margie, yeah. All right, well, there's a lot more of these things. A lot more of those posters of the history of Stuytown throughout the place right now, because it's the 75th anniversary of the opening. I'm trying to find more back. I think originally it was supposed to have been built for World War II veterans, I thought, but no, all those little articles say it's for families of modest income, which is no longer the case. Sorry, clicked again. Yeah, if there's a hiccup in the service, sometimes the stream is no longer live. If you don't see the red dot near your live where it says live, that means you're not fully caught up on the stream for whatever reason. Yeah, you got AC now. I think they were putting them in around the time we moved in. You had to get your wiring updated to be able to get them, and then the wiring update increased your rent by a little bit for every unit you plan to install. So I think it was like $20 extra a month for each window you wanted an air conditioner to get the wiring updated. Yeah, every playground seems to have some educational, informational Stuytown posters. Hey, now they've got a Stuytown golf thing? Sorry. Yeah, right, Margie? Oh, I keep forgetting about the the Vegemite. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Stop clicking it. Gary Busey was arrested at a Comic-Con recently. And yes, somebody asked about live streaming Comic-Con. I am planning on it. We'll see if everything lines up as it needs to for me to do it. What worries me personally about New York? What's going to happen with my rent next spring? Electricity is included in rent here. Or, yeah, it should still be. So yes, you could run your AC year-round without any increases in your electricity or any bills. I think one of our air conditioning units is dying in the apartment, though. I got to contact the landlord about that. That's going to be a pain in the butt because it's a very annoying company to deal with in our building. Milos, I guess the Jeff Goldblum quote will always apply. Life finds a way. Jurassic Park. Ian Malcolm. There are some specific rules or laws about how much rent can go up. In theory, it can go up whatever, but they have to notify you a certain amount of time in advance, depending on how long your lease is. Yeah, my current apartment, I have to pay everything. I think the only thing that's included is water and heat. And the heat's a trick because it's just hot water pipes that go to the same air conditioning units we have to turn on to get the air to blow out, but at least the condenser's not on. Yeah, the fridge is good. That I was able to sort myself. The air conditioner, I don't think I'll be able to sort myself because it's the condenser or the compressor, I forget what it is. But it's not turning on anymore. It just blows air, but never rumbles. I don't know, see, I don't know. Coolio. Fang is here, good morning. Yeah, Stuytown, electricity is included. I think Tudor City also has electricity included. There may be other places too, but I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, you know what? Instead of going by the Detour gas station area, let me go through the new playground that opened up. And then we'll take the bridge over the FDR instead, since there's no point in walking to by the water. Because it's still closed, probably. Yeah, that's right. There might be other ones too, but I only officially know of Stuytown and Tudor City. I'm assuming the New York City Housing Association housing also has electricity included. That's a guess, though. Tudor City apartments are also like notoriously small. I don't know. We definitely looked at a couple there at some point when we were really into going to open houses. And their apartments are quite tiny and have odd layouts. I don't know what it is about them, but that's what we noticed. All right, so I would go that way to the detour, but let's go here. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. You got to look out. There's always something interesting, but the ones we ended up seeing weren't that spacious. Open plumbing, that's right, you can't get past it. Yeah, I noticed it opened a few weeks ago. Figured might as well show you. Well, they opened up this other workout area over here. There used to be one in the playground behind the paddle tennis area, or the handball walls, or whatever you want to call those. But yeah, they got this floodgate thing now, right? I don't really understand how this works. Like, because that side is all open. This is a gigantic wall that moves and shuts over there, and I guess in theory it might block water, but they'd have to close off more than that, right? For it to actually do anything. I feel like a lot of times in New York City, heat and water are included, or gas or whatever. I don't know if there's a sprinkler here, though. That's the one thing I might be missing. No, I see something that could be a sprinkler, but it's very small. Anyway. Am I going to watch any of the US Open? Probably not. All right, they got a stop sign, so we'll go. All right, let's go to the bridge. The bridge that takes us to the other side of the FDR towards Waterside Plaza. FDR seems to be moving all right, though. Unlike the BQE that we saw. FDR. Peter Cooper behind it. Slightly, Milo, slightly. Oh, I think I just felt a droplet. I don't know. Well, we're almost done anyway, but you know. United Nations International Schools here. You know what I saw recently, Adam? The South Park special, The Streaming Wars. Not what I expected it to be, but enjoyed it. Tomorrow, hello. Providence, Rhode Island, getting a little bit of rain? All right. Hey, you know, I usually have at least a couple of chances to record a thunderstorm during the summer, but this year I've not had the opportunity. I don't know exactly how garbage pickup works otherwise. for apartments, I think it's part of it. I don't know how it works for townhomes if you have to do something specific. Did the congestion tax ever come in? I know there was always talks about it. Did it ever happen? Yeah, getting over here can be a little tricky by car. Because like the way the two lanes are working here, it gets a little weird. But this is still my favorite garage because the monthly prices have not changed. So I highly recommend that one. Uh-oh, what am I missing, Sean? I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I gotta use some like buzzwords like bipartisan or whatever. I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to that. So don't listen to me. I guess they're gonna pick up recycling here soon. This is all boxes, but that's what that is. Ah, congestion pricing, I see. I mean, as a non-driver at the moment, I guess it doesn't affect me too much, but I'm for ways of reducing through traffic in Manhattan. I just feel like the way to do it, one way that might help substantially is to have more like under Manhattan tunnels. You know, have a tunnel that goes over there from here, under it, all the way under Manhattan, not just under the river, but go from Jersey to the LIE. That's true, the Ubers will go up because of the congestion pricing, very true. I guess I don't take those that frequently either, but yeah. I guess that's one thing I didn't consider. But I still very, very rarely Uber. Very rarely. But definitely don't want to pay $100 if you have to Uber 30 blocks. As Amina, hello. That is true. The delivery could get passed down. That's true. Delivery companies aren't going to be happy eating that up. Unless it doesn't apply to commercial vehicles. Maybe that'll be the case. I don't know. Might be too complicated to figure out. Oh, they turned on their bird shrieks again. Norel, thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Oh, they do want to charge them for sure? Nah, see, they probably should exclude commercial vehicles. I don't know. Because they gotta be here. I mean, they gotta deliver. I would understand if it's like to keep people that don't need to be in the city or driving in the city from driving. Well, if you have to be here, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, Queensboro Bridge has work ahead. They're saying find an alternate route to Queens. Well, they're saying it a little bit late. If you want to go to the Midtown Tunnel, you should have exited already. You have to overshoot now. Maybe Mojav, I have no idea. I'm just making stuff up. However, I've been biking. I don't go that frequently anymore. Shelly Ann, have a good one. Yeah. A little sweaty, but this is my Mizzen and Main shirt, which I enjoy a lot. It's quite breathable and dries quickly. I have a question about these mussels. I'm assuming they didn't pull those out of the river. I'm assuming they bought those at the store and used them as bait. Thoughts on my assumptions? Hudson River goes pretty far up north, doesn't it? Quite far. We should walk the whole thing. I think there's actually a hiking trail that could take you to Albany. Am I correct in that? Another assumption I'm making, yeah. Isn't there a hiking trail that can take you all the way up there? It's like the New York Trail or something like that. I don't know. Vacation was good, just too short, you know? It was good to have a few days to not worry about things. Oh, we'll never hike that. Yeah, I think it's the Empire State Trail. I think that's what it's called. Milos, I think. Pushkar, it was nobody I could recognize, but as I walked by, they stopped me asking if I was like news or something. But I still didn't know who they were. I just told them I'm YouTube. I'm all of YouTube, embodied. Yeah, live streaming that trail would never work anyway, just because of the service problems. Anyway, we are at the end here. That is the C Streak ahead. Comes from Jersey. I haven't seen Succession yet. Is that worth watching? I think that new Game of Thrones show came out. Is it worth even starting? Yeah, the clouds are quite nice. Very cumulonimbusy. I don't really know if that's what they are. I used to have a book that went over like the different cloud types. It was like a little science book for kids, just like a hodgepodge of science stuff. It had a chapter on clouds and the atmosphere. Shows how much it worked. Because I don't know anything anymore. It's my lizard books that I remember a lot better. Yeah, that's why now if I ever watch anything, I watch it on my computer if I'm watching it without Mrs. Commuter. And there's like a little script for Chrome. It shows up like as a bookmark, but if you click it, it can change the playback speed of any video. So I know YouTube has it, but not all streaming services have the ability to increase the playback speed. So I set everything to 2x where I can. Anyway, I also watched the new Dragon Ball movie. That was funny. Abbott Elementary? Okay. Maybe we'll check it out. All right then, well, that's Monday. That New York water tax needs a cleanup. We've done Monday so far. Walking, commuting wise. Now I gotta get an iced coffee because the humidity is melting me. Yeah, there's a little sailboat. Sails are down though. Anyway, yes. Thanks everyone for joining today. I always appreciate your support in any format, time, donations, memberships, PayPal, Patreon, all that's very much appreciated. I feel like Nikki Darling always stops in at the last second. Isn't that the beginning of a curse word? 2829A? I don't know. Anyway, yes, so have a great rest of Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world, because I'll be back Wednesday morning New York time, 6 a.m.-ish. It might be darker now. It's already like, I think we're losing our morning sun, as we should be, because the days are getting shorter ever since June 20th or whatever. And now we persist until the shortest day of the year in December. There's a seaplane up ahead, front and center right now, right top middle. Yeah. Right. Good to see our mod friends today as well. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you. Thumbs up, please, if you can, if you want. No pressure. But I think that covers all the groups. The groups of thanks. Weather in March is warming up, but still pretty chilly. You'll still need your winter clothes in March, is what I'm trying to say. All right, friends. Yeah, 9:05 a.m. I think that's about it for me. Let's get to work. And I'll see you all Wednesday morning, my time, my New York time, 6 a.m. Something like that. All right. Until then, bye.